Hello. All right. Hey. So all I'm gonna do today is I just thought I'd come on and work on my on the space station a little bit. One second. Hold on. 1 second here. I'll be right back. Actually. All right. Sorry, I had to cough a bunch. So anyway, yeah. So I figured out what these panels are for. I thought for some reason when this lit up yellow, it reminded me of the med base screens. How when you get over here they turn yellow. So for some reason I thought this would recharge you, but it doesn't. It's just a connector, so you can retrieve inventory. What was I gonna do? So I mean, what that's good for is when you have your connector. If I can, there we go. So if you just have a connector and usually when you just have the junction box off here, you can't access your cargo from here. But then if you use that hatch, you'll be able to access what's inside your cargo from just a normal conveyor tube access point, instead of having to build a entire small cargo bin there, or a connector or something else that would allow you to get to your inventory. Alright, let me erase this real quick. Yeah, this is just the med bay I set up in my base on the ground here. Well, let me get rid of that. It's just a couple of the beds, a desk, and then a couple animated screens up here, which kind of don't make any sense since there's nobody in the bed. You really shouldn't have anything to monitor, but I just left them turned on, and then just a normal med bay in here. Let's see, then let me head back outside. I did hear on Bird of Prey's stream that Anti-Tracker might add the impulse engines to his server. So I did want to mention one thing about these things. One, if you don't use the warp cores in conjunction with the impulse engines, you need a lot of batteries. And that obviously adds weight. Originally when I built this little shuttle here, it didn't underneath this right here is a battery on each side. When I started, I was using just one engine in each direction, and I aligned the hull with batteries, essentially with small batteries. But it was enough power to keep it in the air, but the second you tried to accelerate, the engines would suck up all the power. So I added the two big batteries, and that solved the problem. But what happened was with just the one engine. Well, let me turn this on so you can see what I'm talking about. What am I doing? Recharge off, on. All right, disconnect. Pull away here. Ooh, I'm close to the ground. Alright, so, I mean, you can't really, just by looking at these, you can't really tell. Hey, Bird. You can't really tell if these engines are running at full thrust just to keep you in the air. I mean, this is probably how they always look at by default. So even when you're floating, I mean, with the default engines, you have a visual cue if just keeping you afloat is having them have to fire at full strength. But you don't get that with these. You just get the default look. So you don't really know. So when I had just one engine in each direction, I had a problem where when I hit spacebar, well, because it was floating, I thought I had enough power. But when I hit spacebar, the ship would just crash to the ground. And unlike the other engines, if you just press spacebar, you're not going to move up, and you're not going to move up if you don't have enough power. what happens with these, if you don't have enough power, it actually cuts it, and it cuts the engine off. And so I just added one more engine in each direction, and that solved the problem. But with the 2 batteries, I do have one reactor on here to give me extra power, and so I can recharge the batteries in space. And then I left the small batteries on there, but they're probably not needed because of the 2 big batteries. But yeah, and I just buried the batteries in armor. I did want to make this... I was trying to make this skinny enough to actually fit through the gate. But unfortunately, with the big batteries, it just doesn't fit anymore. What I want to do is... I brought my space station that I originally built on the Anti-Tracker server into this game, and parked it in orbit. So what I want to do is bring these ships up there and then start working on the station. Since I do have the impulse engine and the warp core in this game, I'll be able to make a lot of adjustments to that station so it works better, and it's lighter and is less taxing on the system, because it got really huge. And there were a couple things I wanted to fix on it as well, like there was a docking, not the docking, but one of the dry dock things where expansion hinges were broken, so I wanted to fix that up there too. Let me throw a connector on here. I was just gonna bring the shuttle up there, but I figured since this ship is sitting on the ground, I might as well bring that up there too and finish working on it in space. Let's see. I don't want the connector. Let's see. And 4. And that's right. Let me grab the shuttle. Might be a little close here. There we go. There. Right down. Alright, then let me turn all this off, and then jump in the other cockpit here. Alright, let's see. Should be ready to go. Oops, engines are already on, so I just need to... Oh, that's right, I need to unlock the gear. Don't have any gear. Unlock this, switch lock. Alright, and this. That's weird. Why didn't both of these things unlock? You know, I don't need the landing gear anyway. So to be honest, all I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this thing loose. So I know it's not going to fall on me. Well, it didn't before, so it better not now. Yeah, alright. And it is sitting on those engine pots, so, I mean on those laser mounts, so that can be the landing gear for this one. Get in the fucking... Yeah, and this one's a lot faster than... Because the shuttle, in the gravity, since it only has it has the minimum amount of engines, it still takes a minute or two to get into orbit and to get up to speed, but this thing accelerates almost instantly to a few hundred meters per second. I mean, we're already in space, so there we go. Alright, so we're at 2,000. I don't want to go too much faster in case an asteroid decides to spawn right in front of my face and I don't see it. Alright, let's slow down here. Thankfully this thing slows down almost instantly too. Oh, I think I hit something. It sounded like I hit something. Good, no. And so I think I'm just going to park this right inside the dock. If I can line it up here. I might need to expand this, but hope not. On the cockpit view, so I can actually. Whoa. I should set up a toolbar so I can actually shut down some of those engines, because it does accelerate extremely fast. Don't want to hit that. I think that's good enough. Alright. Turn our engines off. Let's hang out here. And then remove the shuttle over to where the docking port on the that's on the station. 4. Let's see, I put it on the south side, so yeah, it's over here. And since this is not a multiplayer server anymore, this isn't on a multiplayer server anymore, I can probably, I can get rid of a lot of things. Because I don't need vending machine, all the vending machines and contract blocks. So I can get rid of a lot of stuff. And I want to replace, because right now the central tower is just full of junk right now. Pretty much all the power, all the reactors and generators I needed for the station. I do have a docking computer mod, not a computer, a docking camera mod. I should try that in a few minutes, but I mean not in a few minutes. I should eventually try that though, because sometimes these camera angles are really hard to see when you're trying to dock. All right, let's head inside. And what I was talking about with this dock here is these extension pistons. When for some reason it's only connected here and here. None of these other connectors are actually connected to the thing. So it's constantly trying to lift and lower these two sections with just these two pistons. So sometimes it doesn't work out as well as I want it to, but forgot I had one section lowered, but let's see, let's do this. Lower piston. XL dock. Yeah, so we can reverse these. This is the actual maximum size of the thing. So yeah, this was originally built to be able to fit a ship the size of the Goliath inside once the extensions were done. So yeah, that's that. And then I just never finished the dock on this side. I didn't really finish any of the landing pads either. They should have connectors obviously, but then they don't yet. Alright, so this is mostly pressurized. There were some gaps around here somewhere that I couldn't figure out, and there's a gap in the once we get into here. Oops. And all these doors should be automatic too. I just haven't added the sensors, but like all this stuff I can start getting rid of, and I can rework this central ring to be something else. But yeah. Obviously I don't need all of these hydrogen engines and things like that. Let me just get a control panel here because I didn't set up a door yet. I mean a panel for the big emergency doors, which actually might change because I have a better door to use than these. Okay, yeah, so I mean I can get rid of all of this stuff with just and replace it with a warp core. I might leave a couple of these tanks in here just as fuel tanks, but I don't know. Really don't need them. I want to get rid of a lot of these lights because these lights actually are pretty taxing on the system. Yeah, because I did download a different a mod for different lights that are actually brighter, so I don't have to pump these up to be ridiculous to ridiculous levels just to light up a room. I probably don't need the ZPM modules anymore because I don't need the batteries. I definitely don't need this. I don't need a cryo chamber. And I'll be able to clean up a lot because I won't need any connectors really either. And then this central tower can be built out as a like it was supposed to be, and have like offices and living space, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna start getting rid of all of this. I think I'm gonna remove the central tower stuff because should I? Is this full of ice still? Probably. Shoot. Still have this is full of crap. So when I delete this is all gonna fall on the ground. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. And since I'm not playing in survival right now, I don't need to worry about life support for me. So I'm just gonna get rid of pretty much everything. Except for that cargo container, 'cause that would be a pain in the ass. And then we'll replace the use a warp core for the base power instead of all this hydrogen and all these reactors everywhere. And that'll save a lot of space and a lot of weight. So that way I can turn this back into a ship base. Because unfortunately it just got way too heavy for trying to fly it around with ion engines and hydrogen engines. I'm kind of going slow through this, sorry. Just don't want to screw up. Delete something I don't want to delete on accident. Oh, look at all those bottles. anything on the outside? No, pretty much. Pretty much. That's... Alright, so this should be connected on top, so I shouldn't have to worry about deleting these tanks, but we'll see. Alright, good. Alright, now that that's gone, let me pick up this uranium. I'm gonna need this. And then I'll drop in a warp core. I'll probably use a larger base one. Well, obviously, but I just don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. Cause I don't think I'm gonna need a ridiculous amount of power on this thing. But we'll see. And it looks like it's all their uranium. Nope, there's more over there. I think I'm also going to get rid of some of those gravity generators, because right now they're just causing a weird thing when I walk around. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just clear the floor so I have enough space for to drop a new power source in. Obviously don't need this chair anymore. I'm going to leave that for now just because batteries are okay. I might move them though, but alright. So let's use... Here's the big one. Oops, not that. Might as well look at the Dominion and Cardassian and see which ones fit the best in the base. So the Cardassian one, I'd have to remove that entire center section, and unfortunately I can't I think it actually would be too tall to run into the cargo bin, so I'm not going to use this one obviously. 8. Let's see if the Dominion one will fit. No, that's going to need a... Wow, that is huge. I would need like a 9x9. Ridiculous. So 9. Alright, this one will, so we'll use as a... What? Damn it. Is it hitting something? Is it too big? I'll try and attach from the top here. Alright, so it is clipping the floor. How many blocks though? It's kind of irritating. I can't see the full mesh when I'm trying to do this. Alright, so it looks like the bounding box is okay because it actually does fit into here. Now the easiest way to see would just be put it next to the damn thing. Alright, so essentially if I want to put that there, ooh, something is weird with my camera, hold on 1 second. There we go, alright. Alright, so just to get this to fit, I'm gonna have to get rid of the cargo container, so be it. Okay, that got rid of all that. Is there anything I want in here? Doesn't look like I need anything. So what I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna clear my inventory too. I don't need any of these bottles. And then I'm just gonna delete them in the admin menu so they're out of the way. That's good enough. Top 10, let's go to entities, floating objects. There we go. Alright, good. So let's get rid of this one and move it into the right spot. Oh, come on. And it still doesn't want to fit. What the hell? Alright, let's see if we have to get rid of... Why am I in spectator cam all of a sudden? Should get rid of this entire area here. Now I should have the room. There, good. Alright, so are we... Oh shit, now it's upside down. Now it's upside down. God damn it. There we go. So does this go all the way to the roof? No, it doesn't. So, alright, I'm just gonna fill this with uranium so we have power. Alright. So now what I could do... So I don't know if I want to add a cargo container here or just use a connector to, you know what, here's my, I think. Long conveyor tube, don't need that. Medium, no. Hanging junction, no. Three-way, no. T. Four-way T, no. Alright, what do I want to put up here? Well, first of all, let's, because I already forgot from the other night, this is going to give me, this only gives me 10 gigawatts. So I'm going to increase the power by stacking a another core on top of this. I think this is the only one that will fit, is the Klingon core. I'm going to try slapping this right on top, because that should give us at least another 10 gigawatts, and then that'll be 20, and yeah. Alright, so that does fit. Could I get something else though that's bigger? just want to see how big this the Romulan enhanced one is. Oh, yeah, it's way too big. Alright, so let's go with this one. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, just to overpower the station, is to actually just stack 2 more on top of here to bring it to the roof. And then cut myself a hole here so I can get upstairs. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that generator for now. So I'm trying to grab that uranium. This is a cargo box, right? So yeah, so I'm just going to throw the uranium in there. Hopefully the other cores get that. So now I can actually make this a control room up here, since I have the room. I don't need that generator there. I can probably and if I put gravity on the station, yeah, I could probably put the generator here and just have it set really low to control only this, because there are generators on each arm, so that could actually extend back to take care of the central tower. I should get rid of some of these lights, 'cause that's probably slowing my system down. I'm gonna wait for just a minute, figure some other stuff out. Okay, that's the shield pressurization system. So it should be able to create an atmosphere out here around the ship, around the station I mean. Definitely don't need these engines anymore. I forgot I got a bunch of shield stuff down here, so I don't want to delete that. Oops, there goes part of the floor. That's everything. Alright. I do want to keep these. I think I'm just going to keep the shield stuff down here for now. This stuff could actually move inside. I don't need this out here, but I'll move it later. I could reconnect all this stuff, so. Right? And I do also have to start thinking about how I want to place the engines underneath here. Ooh, it's way too long. There we go. So obviously I'm gonna have to move that shield emitter. I think I'm just gonna remove some of this stuff now. So yeah, it's telling me line of sight's lost. I know that. I thought I had. Yeah, we have an emitter up here. So this emitter should take over, but for some reason it's not. So let me throw a shield controller up here real quick and see if I can get this thing to reactivate. these give me 100 megawatts, so 200. So I have 210 megawatts. That's good. Alright, shield pressurizer. Yeah, I could probably just delete these for now too. What the hell am I looking for? Shield. I'll fix the shields later. I'm gonna have to reconfigure where everything is anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it now. Yeah, I think my laser should be good enough to defend me against any pirates that decide to show up. What the hell? Okay, so now I don't have gravity. Let's see, I've got a connector here, so what can we add? I don't even know how. Not sure how I want to set that up yet. Fix this. I'll worry about that later. Let's see what else can we get rid of that we don't need. I am gonna get rid of this too. And redo this somewhere else, so I don't like how the way that's set up anyway. And let's just get rid of all the shield emitters. This is before I really knew how they worked, so I'm pretty sure having all those emitters everywhere really didn't help any, because a lot of them were listed as backup emitters and weren't actually doing anything, but I might be wrong. Test that later. Oh, I did download a long-range jump drive, and it's on the ship that's docked here. So what I should do, let me go over there and see what the maximum range is, because if it has a really long range, I can get rid of almost all of those jump drives and save a ton of weight and PCU. So let's see. Okay, long range jump drive. That's what we're looking for. There we go. It's not two. I just have one on here. So wow. So. Alright, so the maximum jump I have at my current weight is 75,000 kilometers. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty safe to say I can get rid of the generators, the jump drives on the station too. And we can lighten up the load even more. So that's good. I'm going to reconnect all this stuff, so let's just get rid of this. That can stay, 'cause that looks alright. Don't need this junction here. That can stay for now. That can stay. Just get rid of all this stuff over here. So even if I do have to route something around, like a pressurizer like this was for, I've got the T intersections now, so I should be able to do it without having to have junction boxes all over the place. Alright, that's good. Let's get rid of some of these jump drives while I'm thinking about it. Let's do that. I'm going to put something else underneath here, so I'm going to leave that there, like that. Make sure to get rid of the drives and leave the structure behind for now. Okay. Let's see, now we gotta get rid of all of our ion. There should be ion engines on this thing because I'm pretty sure I had to try and stop it from. Maybe that was a different save. For a while it was acting like an engine was stuck on for a while, so I had to add a bunch of extra engines just to keep it stable when it was converted into a ship. But then I just started converting it to a station anyway and just leaving it as a station while it's parked, so I didn't have to worry about that anymore. So it's weird. Okay, so that looks good. I think we're gonna leave all these lasers here as they are. Are these bay doors open? Yeah, good. Oh, I forgot. I labeled these wrong. There we go. Right, this room was pressurized, but I forgot I destroyed the life support system, so it's not going to be pressurized now. You know, and things are running smoother, so I am going to leave that gravity generator turned on just so I don't have to float around. It's still giving me shield information, so I've got a shield somewhere. Yeah, it's still showing that I have a shield up. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all the emitters, so I'll have to go outside and look again. Yeah. Work on getting this room redone too, I suppose. This thing, I don't need it right now. I suppose I'll just go back outside and see if I can figure out where that yeah, see, it still is pressure. Oh, you know, that was probably from before, so it doesn't matter if I close the door. Just getting rid of all those tanks and all those reactors has completely sped up the game, and I'm not having the same choppiness that I was right in the beginning. So, some of the vanilla things in the game are just ridiculously taxing on your system. Like these lights, for one. I mean, it used to only be well, I shouldn't say it used to only be, but I really only noticed it before with spotlights because they actually do, because the spotlights actually cast shadows. But I didn't really notice it with these small lights until a couple of updates ago, and then all of a sudden it seemed like having a lot of lights just really bogged your system down. I'm gonna get rid of most of these. I might end up getting rid of them all because, like I said, I have a different light mod on here. You know what? I really yeah, I am. I'm just gonna remove all these. Ah, shit. Just a little bit of cleanup I've done on this station so far. I mean, it's already helping because my fans aren't running like crazy anymore. So that should be all the lights in here. Yeah. Okay. What we can do, well, actually, you know what, I'll probably add some later, but for right now it's not actually that bad to see in here. Might not even have to add lights. I'm gonna want, let's see, west, southwest, north side is where all the, that's where the current control room is up there. Let's drop in a control station here. So I did want to check a screen mod here, and I forgot I was gonna leave the tanks in here because they're specifically to show like fuel remaining in a graph. And I'm an idiot and I forgot. Alright, and it is kind of annoying without gravity, so tough shit. Tough. I'm gonna drop a screen in here real quick. I don't need to attach the wall, I suppose. I'm gonna use the transparent display, I think. Where are you? There. This looks tiny. There we go. That's weird. Maybe it's under script. Energy and hydrogen. Yeah, no, that's the standard one. Darn. Standard gravity. Don't want that. Velocity. No. None. No, let me. Alright, let's drop a program block in. Maybe that's what I need. Okay, stop this. Really? Which way is up? There. Screwing YouTube. They notified me of the stream I didn't subscribe to and didn't tell me. That's alright. Alright, let's see. Shouldn't it be in... yeah, script. Shouldn't I be able to open up the damn... oh, browser, there we go. Okay, let's see, battery monitor with LCD, that might work. Automatic LCD is 2, no. Long range security camera, no. I don't have any inventory right now, so that's kind of stupid. Alright, let's try see what the dock ship thing looks like. Alright, check code. Good. Okay. Oh shit, so we want... run. Okay. And I think I need to go over here and then select the program block. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time I'm actually using a script. Alright, Thomas, have a good day, man. Now, how do I link this? See, I don't know how to link the screen to the program block. Seems weird. Okay, script is running. Keyword add keyword doc to their name. Build LCD. Oh, okay. Build LCD panels and add the keyword doc to their name. Okay. So let's do that. Where's our transparent one? Oh God, I don't know what. There we go. This transparent display 1 or 2. 2. Okay. And I need to their title. I need to have docked. See if that worked. Yeah, alright, so now we're showing alright, so we show Bunfleet Type 1 shuttle, that's docked to the ship, that's docked to the station. I probably shouldn't have used a yeah, I definitely shouldn't have used a transparent screen. Let me see if I can change the color over here. Yeah, looks like I can. Background, that's fine. See if I can get that. Well, blue on blue text probably wouldn't be helpful. So let's see if yellow works. Oh, okay, that's not changing the color over here. So maybe over here, yeah, text. Okay. So let's have this be in blue then. There. Is that easier to read maybe? We got currently docked ships. Connector. Bunfleet Type 1 shuttle. That's the name. Batteries 2.4 megawatts. And it shows completely charged. That's kind of cool. And shows my cargo. I've got 45.5 liters on board. And I can take 55.3 kiloliters. And I'm just so at 0.1%. Nice. And since obviously I don't have a connector on that other ship, I should throw a connector on there and dock that one too. Okay, so let's figure out a way to. I'm gonna add a color background here. Well, I don't think that'll work with the. Maybe. Oh, it does. Okay. So let's go with. I'm just gonna use a little bit of red just so I can see the damn thing. And I should probably change the text too then. Oh, idiot. I could probably. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. Shit. I suppose if I'm just going to use color, I might as well just turn this black. You know, kind of defeats the purpose of having a. Because black is obviously clear then. Maybe I can just. That's a little bit easier to read, I suppose. You have to get kind of close. I mean, I could just throw a regular screen up. So we're going to end up needing another control block if we're going to want this other display to do something else. Because I want this to also display ship, not the ship, the what do you call it? The base batteries and everything, my base power. So I guess just another control block. I just need to. Okay, so battery mount. Actually, I want to see what this is first. Do I need to change anything? No, connected panel support. More elbow blocks. Scripts are on experimental mode. Yeah. I don't want a video guide. Okay, reworks the script core. Jesus. Jump drives, charge, display. I'll play with. I think I'm going to play with this one later. Okay, no programming needed. Every captain wants to have a display to show useful info mode. Please do not publish. Blah blah blah. Yeah, obviously. Let's just. Okay, to use this tab, identify LCDs with a script as... Jesus, what? Name filtering rules can be used where you can... Just slow down the script. How many lines? Yeah. Okay, this is definitely something I'm gonna play with later. Let's use the easier one. Place programmable block. Load the script from the workshop. Yeah. LCD battery. Okay. This one's easy to use. Check code. Okay. This would be transparent display 1. Yeah, okay. Battery LCD. And did it work? It did not. It just says online, so did I name that wrong? LCD. Oh, I did it backwards. Okay. There. All right. Program running. Good. And there's nothing. You know what? I probably don't have a battery. That's not going to register these ZPMs probably as batteries. So let me slap a couple in. See if that starts registering on the screen. Am I an idiot? Did I programmable block 2? Let's see if I maybe recompile. Battery 6. Okay, it's actually showing that I have 6 batteries, so it might be actually working here. I just can't see anything on the damn screen. Something really bright. Oops. Does not seem to be working. To hell with it. Let's just add another battery in just to see if that gets it to work. Well, I mean, to see if it changes the number it says that we have. All of a sudden I can't move. Seven. So it's picking up the number of batteries we have, but it's not showing on the screen. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this one and go with a normal LCD and see if that helps. I'm just gonna slap it right here. That. Okay. I do that backwards again? Oh, yeah. No. That's right. Script? That's, maybe you want it up here? Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe we change this to script. Does it work now? No, it's still giving me text in it. Okay, so it is override. The control block is overriding it because it keeps turning it into a text and image no matter what I do. So something just isn't working. So that should say no LCD with name, LCD battery. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that one's just broken. Let's skip that. Let's go into this block and find something else. So that one didn't work very well. I don't have a camera set up, so I don't have a panel, so that doesn't help. Inventory management system. No. Hey, Kronos. Yeah, it's alright. I'm just hanging out, just building. Just hanging out and working on my station here. Not doing anything too exciting right now. Trying to figure out what's going on with a couple of these scripts that I've been trying to use. That's got errors all over. Alright, so I don't think any of these other scripts are working for me right now. I don't have any inventory, so I mean, I really don't think this is going to do anything. Check code. Program error. Terminal does not contain definition. You send me a new computer, I'll join your side. Kronos, I need a new computer. Yeah, 'cause I actually need a new computer, or else I can't even play. I don't want this stupid control block anymore. Stop trying to compile this, please. Okay. So that didn't work, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oops, wrong way. Oh, and of course there's a pirate out there too, so I'm probably about to get attacked. I think I'm gonna attack them first. Please tell me this is the right side. Of course this is the wrong side. I could have paid for a new computer if it wasn't for the Blazing Saddles request. Alright, there we go. Right, let's go get that pirate before it attacks us. It's hanging out there 8 kilometers away. Son of a bitch. So I don't have any shields on the station yet. So I just took them all off because I was rebuilding things. So let's get this engines online and head out. Pretty sure my weapons are all armed still. Let me just make sure. That would be my luck. On. Yep, that's on. Okay, good. And then, oh, that's right. My toolbar's all screwed up because so torpedo launchers, yes, yes, yes. It says my shield's up, but I don't see a shield bubble. So let me check that, make sure. I think this is actually on, so it only show it, yeah, always visible. So it should be showing me a shield bubble, but for some reason it's not. That's kind of concerning. Did I turn the shield off? No, it's on. Oh, controller's off. There we go. Now we have shields. Alright, you son of a bitch. $164. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go too fast because I kept overshooting my targets yesterday. There, we're firing. Oh, goodbye. Alright, I took a hit. Oh, I have the big laser here. This is fun. Ah, that's right. Whenever you hit something with your shield, you are no more, pirate. You are way too close to my to my space station. I like how these lasers are essentially enormous lightsabers, essentially. I mean, look at that. Oh, you're not getting away, debris. Let's use my shields to finish you off. There we go. successful battle. What's that? Oh, there's another target out here. This is a neutral target, so I don't think I want to shoot them. I'm just gonna go back and dock. Awesome. I'm wondering, should we go look for something else to fight? Is there anything else in the area I can see? Wish I could zoom out more. Let me get out of the dock area so I don't run into it, and so I can zoom out and see if there's anything else out here we can fight. There should be something else out here. You know, I've never gone to one of these stations before. Is that station trying to get away from me? Oh my! Wow, my shields do damage to their ship. I don't even need to shoot them. I could just sit there and scrape my shields against her. Let's take out their power. Oh no! I'm sorry. I was trying to merge. Oh no! I'm sorry. My lasers accidentally turned on. How terrible. I hope there weren't any children on board. Oh, you know what? I forgot I have torpedoes. That are extremely stupid and can't track. I'm sorry, friendly space station, but I am the only trade station allowed in orbit of Earth. I'm sorry. I accept your surrender. Ah, I hit one. Alright, so you have to be way off to the center on these. Nice. Alright. Did I collide with HE strike? I swear it wasn't me. I swear. Let's go find someone else. Who else is violating our space? Heading to college. I wish I was still just heading to college, man. Oh, another one. There we go. I might be going way too fast to be able to get to it. Alright. 14 kilometers out. Oh, there's no escape, computer. I'm sorry. I guess I can shoot at 2 targets at once. Oh, that ship just literally tried to ram me? Dirty tactic, pirate. Dirty tactic. Now you must be completely destroyed. That's how you ram a ship, computer. Ooh, I took a lot of damage from ramming that ship. That was not a good idea. Oh, I just took out like all my turrets. That's okay. No, it was not a good day to die. I'm gonna go fix these turrets real quick. Yeah, I took quite a bit of damage. Oops, no, I definitely don't want that. So note to self, ramming ships still does damage. Wow, I almost completely destroyed those lasers. So I'm wondering if I'm still shooting myself because these are too close together, or if I actually did take damage from that much damage from ramming that ship. So I think once I get this done repairing, I'm gonna go try and ram something else, another ship, and see if it causes the same amount of damage. Hey, can I have your used computer if you don't want it? You could, but this is actually, I actually already, the computer I had got fried on the other server. So this is actually one of my parents' computers I went and stole from their house when they weren't home. But they finally realized it's gone and they're asking for it back, so I'm gonna have to bring it back there in a few days. I mean, they literally didn't notice for a week that it was gone. I finally got a phone call the other day. It's a good try, Chronos. I mean, if this wasn't my computer, yeah, I'd definitely let you have it, man. Because obviously, I'd have no more need for it if I had a new one. I definitely don't mind giving extra shit away. Yeah, that had to have been from the collision. I don't think I shot myself that much. Okay. What did I want to do? Alright, so these guys, the pirates I've run into don't have any lasers, so what I'm going to do is change this so I'm only protecting myself. I'm protecting myself mainly against kinetic damage then. Oh, whoops, that's backwards. So energy damage, kinetic, 180, 20. Okay. It still says I have one turret incomplete out there, so. Of course. Are we moving? Alright, so I have one turret out somewhere that's still damaged. Yeah, I definitely did hit myself a couple times with weapons because this usually doesn't get damaged, and I'm pretty sure this laser fired there. So I think all these side lasers are actually hitting me on the slope here. I thought I fixed the problem, but obviously not. I still don't know which laser is incomplete. Pretty sure I got all these. No? Oh, there it is. Alright. Probably the one smoking, huh? Okay, now we should be ready to go find something else. Let's close the door this time. Alright, I also want to fortify the shield, so 9, that gives me a bigger, enormous shield. Alright, so let's just fly around for a little while so you can find something else to fight. I suppose we could do a blind. I could test this jump drive too. I haven't done that yet either. Since this is a mod, I should probably see if it works. So let's do that. Let's hold some speed going into the jump. Okay. So long range jump drive, where are you? There you are. We're just going to do a blind jump for 75,000 kilometers. And it's not giving me a damn jump button. Okay, I'll try to get one done. If I can find a way to activate the drive. Usually it's right. There we go. Jump. Way to just erase. I don't care. Okay, here we go. Jumping. Inside gravity, so let me get away from the planet. Alright, now we should be okay. I just don't want to run into any of these asteroids while we're doing this. Alright. Here we go. And of course we jumped around right on top of an enemy, so that's actually kind of good. Yeah, it definitely makes getting around better, and that long range jump drive is amazing because the vanilla ones basically only get you 2,000 kilometers, and why am I not firing at anything? That is very weird. I'm worried that since I enhanced my shield, I might be using all my weapon power for my shield, so I might have to drop the shield. Wait, that can't be right, because I'm using a warp core in this thing. Okay, let's turn fortification off. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't want to fire at anything. So I'll manually fire. There we go. Now the weapons are firing. The green ones are. I don't know why the longer range weapons aren't firing yet. Oh, is that a station? That's a station. Awesome. How was 8? Oh. It's like I'm missing. Oh, you don't understand? I'm sorry. I'm probably not talking loud enough. I think that's enough. I think they've had enough. Doesn't look like it took any damage this time either. We're good. To be honest, I'm a little lost in space right now. I don't... Oh, okay, good. I thought I forgot to make a GPS of my home base area, so that would have been terrible. I kind of want to... Oh, I know, Kronos. You know, I kind of want to test with this, I have a ridiculously fast speed mod on this game, and I've never actually maxed it out yet. So let's... I actually want to try that right now, so I'm going to just see how fast I can get this thing going without hitting anything, but we might actually end up dying by running into a random asteroid. I'll probably just fire my weapons here the entire time, so... There's a weird... I'm going so fast in the game right now, it's glitching out my weapon. It's actually... The beam's no longer connected to the cannon. Okay, so we're almost at 10,000 meters a second. Still haven't crashed into a rock yet. The beam is still not attached to the weapon. I'm gonna drop my shield. That's probably not smart. $13,000. Yeah, I've never actually seen that happen before. I've never actually gotten it up. I think 20,000 was the fastest I've ever gotten this thing too. Oh my god, that was close. I think maybe I should just keep these on. Yeah, I mean that's nowhere even near the gun anymore. $20,000. Holy shit. Alright, we did hit that. We were hit. We lost a laser. Wow, and we lost 19,000 meters a second just by hitting that rock, so... I'm guessing we went through the asteroid. The shield just activated. Let's go fight this thing. Oh, you know what my problem is? I lost all the thrusters on one side of the ship, so it's almost impossible to control this now. Alright, so it's going to continually push us at 30 meters a second that way, so shoot. Alright, we need to do some repairs. Thank God there's a giant hole in the ship now. I just need engines to stabilize us. Wow, it ripped off an entire half of the ship. I'm gonna assume that's enough. How many do I have over here? Oh, well, shit! I only had 3 engines over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's overkill on this side then. All right, let's try and get this thing home. Oh, I lost my gravity generator, didn't I? Yep, I did. Alright, I just need to find my base, and then I'll just try and jump home again. So, 73,000 kilometers away. Oh, I can't even jump for another 7 minutes. Damn it. Yeah, okay, I am definitely shooting myself. I thought there was something else over here to shoot. Maybe not. To be honest, these torpedoes are really not that powerful. You'd think at this close a range they do a little more damage. Alright, let's head home. If I can find home. There it is. .69% charge. Alright, so I guess the obvious trade-off is this jump drive takes forever to fucking start up again. Oh shit. So I lost all the transporters. I only have one gyro left. That's why I can barely move. Alright. I won't, Kronos. I don't kill anybody in the game unless they start firing at me first. Oh, come on. I just want to jump this thing home. 76%. There's something wrong with these things. These things are pissing me off. They obviously work, because I can shoot them, but they're not auto-firing, which is irritating the shit out of me. See? I mean, they work. Oh, you know what? Can I shoot myself? Will the game let me shoot myself in the head? So I think the cockpit's right there. Oh, God. Alright, so that laser definitely works. It's not broken. It's nice to know this ship can take a beating, though, and still work. I'm surprised I didn't destroy my control chair doing that. $86%. I'm actually thinking it might just be faster to kill myself and let myself respawn on this. You know what? Actually, that wouldn't work either because I don't have a medical bay on the station, so I can't respawn anywhere. One minute. Why is it telling me 5 kilometers? Oh, maybe this thing took damage. Is that what the problem is? No? I don't know what the problem is then, because that should be... Oh, you know what? Did this get changed into a damn station because I took so much damage? That might be what happened. No, it didn't. It's still a ship. Doesn't really make any sense of why I can't... Why it's giving me a weird... Why it's saying I can only go 5 kilometers. And this is saying it's 0 for some reason. So maybe this one I can't... I don't know. I have no friggin' idea. I'm just gonna wait this countdown gets done to see if it'll actually let me jump back to the station. Otherwise, I'll just destroy the ship and head back and teleport myself back. Okay. Alright, yeah, it does show me the... Alright, so it just doesn't show me the... correct distance until it's fully charged, which is kind of stupid. I don't want to jump directly onto the station, so we're back to this. I don't know. Hopefully the computer will calculate this correctly. Otherwise, we'll be running directly into the station. And here's the outside view. Okay. 1 kilometer away. So good, the computer did calculate that jump right. You know what? It's that jump drive, I think. I think that jump drive actually, the jump actually damaged my weapons. That's weird. I've actually never seen that happen. Yes, it really doesn't matter. 'Cause I'm just going to delete this ship anyway since it's so damaged. I'll just rebuild it later. So, bye-bye. There's probably a lot of laser charges floating around now. Shoot. Let me get rid of all that garbage. Yeah, this is all the garbage I created when fighting, so I'm gonna get rid of all that. Actually, get rid of this station too. You. Oh, you know, I don't think I've changed that day for like 4 streams, to be honest. Yeah, I'll change it later. No big deal. Today's Sunday. Today's not Tuesday, it's Sunday. Alright, that's enough. I don't care if things are burning. I'm gonna head back to the station. Alright. I don't want to fix the gravity in here. Shit. Damn door. There we go. So I think what I'm going to do is just put the generator here again. I don't want to cover that. I think I'm going to do the, food processor And let's just see if I can just connect that. Is that down the bottom? Yeah, it does have them on the bottom, so. Alright. Stop drifting. Alright, now I can put that gravity generator on top. I just didn't want to block the one. The one connector I had exposed that I could actually use, so now I should have gravity. Yep. Alright, I'm trying to get this. I've been trying to get this food thing to work. So inventory, food processing module. I just don't know. Okay, so to make food, I need to get some of these things, but I don't know how to do that yet. Nutrient paste, fresh vegetables, okay. Let's go with a idiot. I don't want to have a security door up here, so I'm going to use this one. Flip it around. Darn, I want the offset one, so it's. Where are you? Laser door offset. There. Now if anyone tries to get up, the door actually kills you, so yeah. It kills you pretty quickly too. Let me heal myself. I'm still trying to get this advanced life support system working. I'm not sure how it works yet. I think I'm just going to add all the components onto it and see if that does anything. Water recycler, bioreactor. Alright. So with the bioreactor. Where are the connectors? One on the bottom and one on the side. Flip this around. Let's see. 5 hydroponics bay. This is where we grow all our space weed. How's that bioreactor? I already did that, so 6 water recycler. It's only got a top one, right? Yeah. Oh. Alright, good. I was afraid it wasn't going to let me flip the block. So 7, this is the oxygen generator. Okay, so that's everything. So now if I just hook up a cargo container, I should be able to get this thing started up. So let's go with a cargo. Since I don't know exactly what it takes, I'm just going to start loading up just random things into the cargo bin to see what it takes. ice. Okay, that got sucked into somewhere. Unless that was... the oxygen. Okay, that went into the oxygen generator, so that's good. So it's still not really... Still have no idea. Let's see what happens when we add... I think there was an organic thing in here somewhere. Nutrient paste. We do need that. Organic, alright. So I think organic is what I think organic you can get when you drill in the grass now. So I should go down to the plant and check that out. Let's see if that spawned in. So that, okay. Doesn't look like it's actually, it's just sitting there, so. Hydroponics, no. Bioreactor, maybe? Where's the bioreactor? Nope. Let's try... No. That's production. This is input. No. Food processing, maybe? No. And no. Okay, so organics... That was weird. You know what, let me build a refinery real quick, because... since it technically is a resource, maybe it does need to go through a refinery. Which seems weird, but... I'll try it. So that should be hooked up. Yeah. So organic. No, it won't even let me add it. Okay. Just get rid of all this crap. Okay, so I still can't add that to the machine. Hydroponic. I mean, you'd think it would be the bioreactor. It doesn't want to take it. Let's see what other... coffee? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start dumping things into the cargo container. And not 1,000 though, because they'll fill up too fast. So let's do coffee. Drinkable water. Fresh food. More fresh food. Fruits and vegetables. Gray water. Okay, this would obviously that's probably gonna go in the recycler. Gummy bears, yeah, definitely. Who doesn't like gummy bears? Ice, that did go in somewhere, so I don't really care about that again. Try this one more time. Package, what the fuck is a pack? Alright, I'll throw some packages in there. So that looks like that's all the synthetic food. Alright. Warm food, that sounds delicious. Water. Okay. So we're going to inventory now. Oh shit. All those packages come as one. Alright, so the water recycling system does take the gray water and turn it into drinkable water, so that does work. Yeah, I added a mod that adds food, essentially. So the water recycler does work. Hydroponics, I still don't know what that does because it's not... Oh, that's right, I have to find seeds. That's right. Seeds go into that. The bioreactor takes drinkable water, it looks like. Okay. So we're able to produce, we can make some fresh food. We can't make any gummy bears because we don't have any nutrient. Oh, I didn't load any nutrient paste, but how do I make nutrient paste? That's the question. Food module. Liquids. Let me try and this one. I guess that's the only that's the only thing I have. So what the hell is this for then? Does this actually dispense the food? So I'm curious. Conveyor system. Production. Let's just try making some fresh food. Does it pop up out here? No. It just gets made. Okay. So it keeps making drinkable water, but I'm not sure where... I mean, it's just getting stored down here, maybe? It's in the bioreactor. Well, I mean, what is this bioreactor even doing is what I'm wondering. I mean, it's just like a power source that runs on water? That seems weird. Bioreactor, there it is. Oh, okay, so it is, yeah, it is just a productivity 100%. What? Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what that does. Well, let's try adding, because there was a... I don't need this refinery. That doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so since that's actually working, let's see if we can find some seeds. I must have skipped over it. I'm looking for seeds. C-S-Q-R-S. Silicon, scrap metal. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, got that this time. Production. So we can make gummy bears, we can make... So the only thing I don't know how to do is to actually make the nutrient paste. So that must be something that grows out of the hydroponics bay, because that's the only thing that hasn't started. Bears, maybe? Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with it. I mean, do we just put it in our hotbar to eat it, maybe? So I'm gonna need G. Advanced life support, no. Furniture. Not sure. There was a part 2 to this mod, but it was broken. It kept force closing the game. It wouldn't load, so I took that one off until it got fixed. So maybe that's what I'm missing, is just the other half of this mod. And that's why some of these aren't working. I'm also guessing that, I mean, I also think that because just how they look. I mean, well, actually these must have, some of these, actually it's probably got up, but I think this is supposed to have something inside here, obviously, and so I think the mod is a little bit broken, but most of it still does work. This looks like it's growing something, doesn't it? I think it does. It's not letting me access that control panel though. I mean, I don't think it looked. I think because I think when it was when I first started it, it all looked like these little ones over here. So it looked like some of this stuff grew. Make sure you're growing legal plants. Everything's legal in space, Thomas. I wonder why I can't get it to work. Alright, so double click, that just puts that back in the inventory. How do I eat it? I just right click it maybe? Okay, how do I use these? This is a right click to use these, so you'd think this would be a right click to use these too. So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna just assume that the mod is not completely working right now. That's too bad. Let's see what other wacky blocks we can add. Like consumables. Oh no. Character tools. No. Is there an eat in here somewhere? Eat. Face palm. Of course not. Yeah. Darn. I have no idea how to make that work. Okay. I'm ready to get that transport system working on the station here. So since I don't actually... Oh, shit. What is all that? Oh, those are all the packages. I don't know what these packages are actually for. Let's see, package. That must be a oh, those are mission things. Alright. Let me get rid of all this stuff. lots of packages still. Alright, there we go. That's okay. So all I'm going to do is keep the one that's holding up that. Oh, actually, I can get rid of that too, to be honest. I'll get rid of that too. Oh, see, stuff did get stored in there. Okay, no, it's still refinery stuff. Never mind. Alright, so I'm going to move the gravity generator up here so it's out of the way. And then we're going to add a transporter system right in the middle of the room. I think I'm going to go... I guess I don't need to cover that, so... Which way is north? Sure, put it against this wall. Shit. That's... And we'll get a control panel up here. And use one of the new ones I have. Alright, I'm gonna have to move this laser door somewhere else. So I'm gonna seal this back off. Station transporter. Alright, let's test this thing. So, pad. We're going to go to our base, headquarter transporter, and transport. And it should just take a second here. There we go. And we're back at the base on the planet. So that transporter system does work, so that's good. You know what, I'm just going to go right back because I want to go get my shuttle. And I'll leave it up there. I don't want the GPS. I just want to go to station. Station. Come on. Any second now. I don't think I hit the button. Hold on. There we go. Now we should go. That would help him on a pad too, huh? There we go. So good. The transporters do work. So I'm just gonna grab my shuttle and head back down to the planet for right now. Oh, Thomas, if you're still here, if Anti adds the impulse engines, you guys are gonna want to have the warp cores also installed because I mean there are smaller ones obviously that'll fit into ships like the Klingon one up here. Sorry, I'm outside. Let me go back inside. Like so the Klingon core is actually just a 1 by 1. So this is just two of them stacked on top of each other, and just one of these gives you 100 gigawatts of power. So I mean, you're not gonna have a power issue. I only say that because if you don't, you're gonna have to add a shit ton of batteries. And I'll show you that little shuttle thing I was making. I don't know if you heard me talk about the problem I have with that earlier. Yeah, South Pier, that's what I want. Yeah, and they just use regular uranium, so you don't need any special materials for it. Because I mean, you can with this. I mean, it's just this little shuttle I made. With just two engines and going in every direction, it requires two big batteries just to be able to fly. So, and you don't have that much power, and I still have and to make sure I don't run out, I've got a reactor up here. It doesn't help you at all for engine output. All that's going to do is let you recharge your batteries in space if you're starting to run low. But the reason I needed the two big batteries on here is originally I had the hull lined with small batteries, but it wasn't enough. The second you tried to accelerate with just one engine on every side, on every direction, it would immediately deplete the batteries. So when I added the two big ones, it added the extra weight, so I needed to add one more engine to each side. And then the other thing was, I mean, so this is basically at minimum engine, so it's still kind of slow, but yeah, I mean, it still works. The big ship I made was ridiculous. It maxed out speed in under a second. And then if you're short on power, usually if you hit the space bar and you're floating, you'll just you won't move if you're short on power. You'll stay floating in the air. But with these impulse engines, if you're short on power and you hit the space bar, you'll just drop straight to the ground. Because unlike the other ones, when you're short on power and you try to accelerate, it just cuts all power to the engines. I learned that yesterday because I was trying to figure it, because when I had all these batteries on it and I only had one engine in every direction, it was like all my controls were reversed. Every time I hit the space bar, I'd go down, and so I was trying to figure that out forever until I realized, it was a power thing. I'm just gonna head back to my base if I can find it. There it is, 48 kilometers away. But it does stop fast, so I'm not too worried about heading towards the planet at a couple thousand kilometers per second. I mean, yeah, a couple thousand meters, I'm sorry, per second. So it does stop really fast. Yeah, I might add one more engine in each direction because it is still a bit slow. I mean, we're almost to the ground and we're only hitting 1,000 meters per second still. Turn my dampeners on so I don't crash. And if I just let go, I'll pretty much stop in time. Well, I used to. Holy shit, I screwed this one up. No! Alright, so that didn't work out too well. Obviously. Wow, where did Obviously nothing survived, but where the hell did I even hit the ground? Yeah, that was a bird crash. I was used to the other ship. The other ship stops almost immediately. Damn it. That's no big deal. But hold on, let me just spawn that other one in real quick. BX101. Oh shit, all the engines are off, so I'm going to be on the ground when I do this. Alright. Hey Wes. Yeah, this is just, I'm offline right now. I mean, this thing's ridiculously fast. I turned the engines on here. Oh shit. Oh god, thank god I wasn't facing the base. Okay. It's actually offline at the moment, Wes. It should be up. Oh god, I think I'm buried in the, oh no, I have my gear still. Forgot, I need to get rid of this gear. 1 second. I mean, I'll show you how efficient this is. These engines actually are in just a second. And then I'll probably wrap things up here. It's getting late and I'm hungry. Get in the damn ship. Alright, so, I mean, what, 2 seconds? We're already at 400 meters per second. And if I let go, that's because my down thrusters, I don't have that many, but so if I take off, so 1, 2, and within 2 seconds I'm at the old speed limit. Within 3 seconds I'm at 300 meters a second. Already at 1,000 meters per second. And if I stop, 1, 2, 3, 4, it only takes about 4 seconds for this thing to stop. Wes, these are the impulse engines. And actually, if you want to, because I haven't really tested this yet, let me go ahead and cover some of these engines up. I mean, we kind of did this the other day, but just to show anyone that wasn't here before, you can actually close all these off and they won't get destroyed. These engines don't actually do block damage, so if I block all those off, I should be able to fly at full speed without those. I mean, if they do, they're really slow at getting destroyed. So I mean, we're at full speed, and yeah, the blocks are fine, so they're not getting destroyed. So if you want to hide where your engines are, then yeah, you definitely can cover them up. Oh, an enemy. Oh, it's an enemy faction with a shield. I won't be able to get through it. That sucks. Yeah, these things are really maneuverable though, because the one thing is you don't need to add so many extra fuel tanks and batteries with this thing that, I mean, they're fairly light for their size. What is this thing at? 1.2 million? I mean, that's not too bad for how big it is. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna crash again, but I'm kind of hurrying through this. I don't really care. There we go. Perfect landing. Let's do that. Let's see. Let me just run in the back of the ship here in just a second. Landed, so I don't really care. Don't need to lock to the ground. It's too heavy. It's not going to slide around. Alright, so Wes, this is the long range jump drive. For the current weight of my ship, it gives me a maximum jump range of 76,000 kilometers. And then this ship is powered by 2 Klingon warp cores. And I just threw a cargo bin in between so I'd have a place to put the uranium. And then with only 3, 4, I want to say 5, maybe 6 gyroscopes, it's extremely responsive. Or is there 7? Yeah, there's 2, 1 in each corner here. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. These lights are really nice. They're a lot brighter than the default lights, but they look exactly the same. But I mean, you don't. I mean, I wouldn't even need all of these, but I just lined the ceiling because I had nothing else to put there. But then I like this airtight door too. It just gives you a different, separate option from the standard one. I think it might be the same size, but yeah. Oh, Wes, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I'm not at the station. You know what? It'll take me 3 seconds to get to the station. Let me do that real quick here. I added a shield thing. Not a shield. New. Oh, nothing's docked. Never mind. I don't have anything docked up there. But I have I was playing with some scripts earlier, and one of them was just it shows like all your ships are docked at your station and shows their power supply levels on an LCD screen. So I was playing with some LCD scripts earlier, but since I took the shuttle back here, there's nothing actually and crashed it. There's actually nothing docked up there. So going back up there would be pointless. It's just. I mean, these things are pretty strong too. So I mean, you can beat them up pretty good and they don't break. Can you put these mods on the rented? Yeah, that's fine. You can. Yeah, apparently we're sinking. I don't know what's going on here, but we are definitely sinking. Oh, you know what? Because I'm not locked onto the ground. Every time I move my mouse, the damn gyroscope is pushing us into the ground. So let's try and get out of this. I should probably put some landing gear back on so I can actually land this without destroying it. But yeah, that's what was happening there. Was every time I turn, I touched the mouse, it was pushing me into the ice. And since the ship is so heavy, it was just sinking. I could just delete this and put a new one into the world. That's, you know, that's just what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just put it in later. Damn it, I ruined my lake. But thankfully, I can fix that. I want ice. It's just not my day today. I'm just running into a lot of stuff. Alright, ice. Okay, I want a big old brush. Not that big. And I can start refilling the ice back in. This brush is weird. I don't want it to be tall. I want it to be... I don't care. Just fill some ice in. There we go. Fix the lake. So I have places to land. There. Almost like it never happened. Thanks. I'm just gonna head back into... I'll go to the office today. I'll go hang out in the office. Alright. Alright, let's see. If I was like bird in a Jeep. Does it? I suppose. Crashes everywhere. Cool mod. Yes, it is, Wes. Can we put these mods on the Reddit server? Yeah, I read that. Yeah, we can. Ships fly like bird Jeep. Get a life vest. And yes, I did land like bird. Drain the swamp. Alright, I think that's gonna be it, guys. That was a bit longer than I even thought I was gonna do, but yeah. What was I gonna check? I keep thinking. Hold on 1 second. I keep thinking I was gonna try something else, and I'm probably gonna think of it after I end the stream, like I have the last couple times. Oh yeah, I was gonna add the docking lights to the dock so I could actually see, so it'd be easier to see from a distance. It's too big to be put in here. Decorative. Oh, that's right. And I also wanted to try this. Let's go outside and look at this thing. This is supposed to be an airtight dome. I just need some space to drop this in. Airtight dome. So I need a 5x5 grid. Box. What the hell? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care if it's too big, but come on. There we go. I have a phone and YouTube. Can you watch your own? If you have your phone and YouTube, yeah, I'm actually watching my own live stream with my tablet. That's the only way I can see the chat because I only have the one monitor. Alright, so what's that? Why isn't it on the ground? That's weird. I want to attach this. I want it to float. Why is it floating? Maybe it's supposed to, and then you put blocks underneath. That looks stupid. Why would it float like that? That's ridiculous. That makes it. Well, I mean, I suppose you could just put blocks around the side like this then, but that kind of makes it a little bit useless, doesn't it? And I mean, it's yeah, okay. This mod's broken because you can't even. That's too bad. That would have been cool if that actually worked. Yeah. Yep, that's why it says 3 watching. Because I'm cheating and watching myself. Okay, I'm trying to. I want you to delete these, not add more. There we go. What is the big round thing? It was supposed to be a airtight dome, but it was broken because it floated in the air, and then you couldn't actually get inside of it. It's just decoration, I think. Any other weird blocks here I wanted to try out? Tried the laser door. That's cool. There's a force field. Alright, you guys, I think Wes, I think you've seen these things already, but I'm gonna show you something. Oh. I was gonna make a ship using these blocks. Well, if I don't watch myself, Wes, I can't interact with anybody because I won't be able to see the chat anywhere. Alright, so I was gonna make a ship using the Star Trek corridor blocks, right? And there's a couple problems with these blocks. One, they're all 2x2, so you can't like center a door here, which is just irritating. So the door has to either be off to one of the sides. And the other weird thing about this is unfortunately there's not multiple textures with these, so if I pick one with a door here, you can see that yeah, I mean if I go to the door, all the doors actually say Deck 12 Engineering, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I mean you can make a cool ship interior with these, and they're self-lit, which is nice. But the problem, like I said, the problems are all 2x2, and since most of the things in the game are odd numbered blocks, 1 or 3x3s, it's just you can't have anything centered, which is kind of weird. Yeah, these are the only corridors I've been able to find. Well, Trek themed corridors I've been able to find. I think there's a. I think I saw. I'm not sure, but I think there was a star, either a Death Star or the Star Destroyer corridor set pack or something. Oh, make it day. These panels do work, so I mean all the walls, but then you wouldn't have to add any control panels really. Well, they used to. That one doesn't work anymore. That one does. Okay. So some of these panels work if you hit the symbol, I guess. What else do we have? What else did I just download? Yeah, I mean, because you could create a really cool ship because you have all these check parts that you can actually download. So I mean, you've got your, oh, this is too big to fit in there, but you know, you've got the engineering table. Instead of your pilots, you know, the normal pilot seats, you can have the helm and op stations. So these just work as normal pilot seats like all the other ones. Let's see what other weird things are in here. And like I said, these work well for like, oops. These things work nice for detention cell doors, just because when the laser door is active, they do actually cause damage, so you die when you try and go through them. Yeah, that's a bigger table than I thought it was. Let's see, then what else we have? Yeah, this just works like a normal door. So if you had a control panel on it, you could turn it on and off. But so open, closed. So now it's open, so you can go through. And then for fun, on these things, you can actually change the laser color too. So. So yeah, you can definitely change this color of those things. Let's see. You can't see it. Those blocks only work in very large ship. Yeah, definitely. I was actually trying to make almost a scale size like ship, Starfleet ship, but because of the blockiness, it was difficult. I'll need a laser door for Bird of Prey. Yeah, definitely. You definitely should get a laser door. There was another weird door I picked up just for fun to check out. I don't know why I'm stuck on that, but there we go. There's actually a force field emitter here. I don't know if this is an emitter or if it actually just builds a force field. I haven't tried this thing yet. So force field corner and force field side is what we're going to need. As well as we're probably going to need to build a wall too. Build a quick wall here. Oh, what is this? What the hell? Oh, that's okay. So that's the force field. 8. That's weird. All right. So it's basically the force field is just the blast doors that are invisible. Invisible blast doors, essentially. Smack. Yeah. They're hard to see, though, so it's kind of useless. But there is an actual force field door. But, I mean, it kind of just looks like a glass door. I'll show you what that one looks like. And then yeah, definitely I'm going to call it quits here, because I am very hungry. So this is the force field door. I thought this would be a little bit cooler. For some reason, the texture is broken on it for the outside, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's just that. I mean, and then it works like a normal door with the control panel over here. So you can actually hear it open, which is stupid. So yeah, I thought that one would be cooler. That was a disappointing one. Oh, and these are those docking things. The texture is obviously broken on this one a little bit too right now, but still it helps from a distance. You can put those in for docking guidance. And there should be a new camera too in here. Oh, maybe I'll just save that for... Oh, the TV. That's in the base, so you've seen that. Yeah. The game was already running when I downloaded some more stuff, so I'll have to refresh it, and next time we'll take a look at some more cool mods. I do the interior. That'll be kind of hard. Because everything would have to be like, at least, because I don't know how you would build the corridor though, because here, let me just do this. 7 a new block. I mean, you don't need these blocks here, but just to make it easy on me for a second. Oh, whoops, this is that stupid force field. I just wanted a regular block here. I mean, for doors, you'd have to, the only way you could have doors is to use either the ones that are on the side of the walls already, or I haven't actually, well, the Atlantis door really would be too big, it would be too tall. But every time you want a door, you'd have to put an extra block down, and then, like I said, you can't have it centered in the middle of the hallway, it has to be to one side. I mean, which I guess isn't, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it just kind of looks weird, I think. I just wish they made this a 3 blocks wide instead of 2 blocks wide. Is there any Battlestar stuff? Oh, God, there's tons of Battlestar stuff, yeah. I just knew that everybody, well, I'm going to guess everybody on the server was Star Trek fans, so I just went and looked for Star Trek stuff to add to the game. Yeah, I can look for some Battlestar stuff. Actually, let's do that right now. Let me delete some of all this stuff first. Keep all that. Alright. Let's see. Main menu, yeah. And let me go to the, I'll go to the workshop, and we'll just take a quick look and see what's in there. I might have to try and open up a browser. I might have to, spit it out at me. I might have to try to do a window capture. I don't know if it's going to show the, workshop in-game like this. So I'm going to try to cheat it with load game, edit settings. Well, I mean, I know you're partly joking, Wes. I mean, but it is possible. There is a guy that's actually working on a 1-to-1 model of Voyager, because there's so many Voyager mods that are available. So I'm guessing that just figured that was probably the easiest ship to make. And obviously, there's not a giant saucer section, so that's easier to model than the Enterprise probably. But what the hell was I doing? Oh, mods, browse workshop, and hopefully this will bring up a just watch this for a second to see if the browser the workshop window pops up. Okay, the browser thing is interesting. So let me throw up a let me add a I'm gonna try adding a window capture here real quick and see if we can actually get this to work. I don't want themes, I just want... I don't want... sometimes... There we go. Let's see. I'm just gonna try and do window capture and see if I can get it to work this way. I'm gonna be honest, the window capture hasn't been working lately, so... Microsoft Edge, no, it's not showing up. And let's see. Nope, that's not working either. Let's see. Yeah, I saw the K7 station. Maybe not window. Let's try one more thing. Otherwise, I'll look for it later, and otherwise I'll look for a bunch of them, download a bunch, and then next time I do a stream, we'll just go through a bunch of different mods. This thing will, yeah, please remove, add. Alright, we tried window. Let's try display, see if it'll pick up my entire display. So if this works, you should be able to see the OBS screen too. It doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, alright, that's not gonna work. That's too bad. Alright, what I'll do is I'll look for some mods and try and find some cool ones, and I'll download a bunch, and then next time I do a stream I'll just go through a bunch of different mods. That sounds like fun anyway. But alright, I am going to... Yeah, I'm definitely going to end it here and grab something to eat before I starve to death. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and yeah, have a good rest of the night or morning wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.